let that sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak.
Welcome back to Sax With Shad, where we make that sax speak. All right, welcome back to another episode of Sax With Shad. All right, so this time we got Juicy Fruit. All right. Now this song is originally in the key of C sharp, but I like to kind of teach my beginners, y'all. I really want my people who like just started and like people who just know their notes. I want them to be able to play the songs. And if I teach a song in C sharp, everything is sharp, okay? And it's just a lot harder to do. Now I could do it, but I be calling other enharmonics not the right enharmonics, and I just have to do a lot of things differently that I think for my channel. I say easy saxophones tutorials in the title for a reason. So I want to make the tutorials as easy as possible. Sometimes that does involve me switching around the keys to keys that I know that, especially my beginning people, will be easier to play in if they just knew these notes, okay? Because the whole point of the channel is my beginners, they can play these songs too if they have the right notes, and just if I show them the rhythms, they'll be able to play these songs that they love as well as I've always liked, that I play with ease now. I'm pretty sure that they want to play these songs too, and sometimes they just might not know the information or how to play it, and that's where I come in. All right, so we got Juicy Fruit. I'm going to do it in the key of C. All right, those notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Here's how those notes sound. All right, let's get into the tutorial. So for section 1, see what we got here. Section 1. Y'all, I made this instrumental. Let's see how I did. Hold on. Uh-oh. See, y'all made this. I put that piano part in myself, y'all. I put that piano part in there. Y'all hear that bass? I did this, y'all. All right. So the first part, do, 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 which is that you know very well. All right. That is C, A, C, D, E. Okay. You know very well. Here's how that sounds played together. Okay. So you know very well. C, A, C, D, E. Again, C, A, C, D, E. That's you know very well. Okay. Should be up underneath the screen. All right, so just do, 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 do. That's your rhythm. That's your notes. Go ahead and work on it if you need to and get it together. It's not that hard, okay? Section 2, only 3 notes. Do, do, do. All right, I was flat on this, y'all. I act like I was sick or something. Do, do, do. We got D, D, and E, okay? That's that who you are. That's D, D, and E. Here's how that sounds together. All right, so that's who you are, D, D, E. Play that together. That's how you got. So you got you know very well who you are. Cool, right? Those are those 2 sections. Let's go to section 3. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that's that part. Ba, da, ba, ba. Those notes are D, C, G, G. And I'm sure they repeat in section 4 too. So that's the same thing. You do this twice, okay? So you got D, C, G, G, D, C, G, G. Here's how that sounds together. All right, so D, C, G, G, D, C, G, G, okay? All right, let's go to the next section, section 5. Next section. It's that part. Bum, bum, bum. So that part is E, G, E, A. Okay? Ba, 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 ba. That's E, G, E, A. Okay? So here's how that sounds. That's I had a few. Okay? Also, it sounds like unbreakable to dun, 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 dun. All right, y'all, I just went off into a tangent. I'm sorry. But anyways, that is I had a few. Let's go back to the song, Juicy Fruit, okay? So, ba, 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 that's E, G, E, A, okay? And then we got, let's go to section 6, the next section. Not that many, okay? All right, boo, 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 doo, doo. All right, so that's E. You hit G 3 times, and then you play A, E. And that's E, G, 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 A. Okay? E, G, 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 A. That's how that's gonna, you're gonna articulate those notes, okay? Here's how that sounds on the sax. Okay? So E, G, 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 A. Okay? Cool. Let's go to the next section, section 7. Okay, so you got E D D C C. Okay, E D D C C. Okay, here's how that sounds all played together. Okay, all right, let's move to the next section. So you got do 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 do. Okay, that's A C A D A A G. Okay, so A C A D A A G. Okay, that's how that sounds. Let's play it on the horn. Here's how it all sounds together. Okay, so do 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 boom do do do. All right. All right, let's go to the next section. Section 9. So we got do 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 do. That's that juicy. That's E D E G A, and that's juicy. You really hold that first E. So da 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 da. That's E D E G A. Here's how that sounds. All right, so all right, then let's go to the last section. All right, so I gave y'all that famous part, okay? I gave y'all that. All right, and that's C D E F E D C C. Okay, here's how that sounds played together. Okay, once again, let's play it again. All right, those are those notes. Full demonstration coming. Have a blessed one to the next one. If you like to practice sheet music or the backing track for this lesson, you can find it in the description box. If this lesson helped you in any way, consider subscribing and let me know in the comments what song you'd like me to teach next. Thanks for watching. Now go make that sax speak.
Let sax speak. Ooh, let that sax speak.
Showing y'all a lot of notes on these tutorials, and I made a channel specifically dedicated to this called Saxophone Shad Tutorials. Okay, what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to go to that channel and I want y'all to watch some of those notes that I'm playing. So if you don't know any of these notes in this tutorial, you need to go to that channel and I'll teach you the note right there. It's called 12 Notes in 12 Days and 12 Scales in 12 Days. At least go get the notes so that way when you come back and I'm showing you the note, you'll know what it is. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Also, my Cash App is Saxual 43, okay? It's gonna be right here at the bottom, okay? I'm not monetized at the current moment, so anything that y'all give really helps the channel to stay afloat. This is why I've been MIA for so long.
My Cash App is Saxual43. You can go ahead and support the channel out there if you would like to. And we're just going to keep these tutorials rolling out. This was a real simple one, but real fun one. But if y'all want to know anything else or y'all need any other tutorials, just leave me a comment down there and tell me what y'all kind of want to learn or what y'all practicing or if you're trying to learn anything at all. And I got you, okay?